Today I'll be servicing a Ram 2500. It has the HEMI V8 in it. The parts I'll be using, first I have the oil filter, MO899. It takes 7 quarts of oil. We're using 5W20 full synthetic. And of course you have your oil pan. We have a ratchet with a 1/2 inch socket on it. Have a oil filter wrench, and you always have a funnel. Before we start draining oil, I will go ahead and take the cap off for better ventilation draining the oil, and pull the dipstick out a little bit. First, gotta get the oil drained, so we'll grab our pan, the ratchet with the 1/2 inch socket on it. I'll grab a couple rags here, and come around. You can get to the drain pan very easily on these, especially this one since it's lifted a little bit. Your drain pan's about, dead center of the truck. It's very simple and easy, straightforward to get to on this one. We'll grab our ratchet with, again, grab the ratchet with the 1/2 inch socket and break it loose. Same thing as always, you want to try to have your hands out of the way of the flow. Put a little pressure on it as you're spinning it out so it doesn't fall out on you. Okay, it's completely out, and I will lift up. Now that most of the oil is drained, we'll go ahead and put the plug back in. Run it down all the way tight. Turn your ratchet the other way. And snug it down, but don't over tighten. Go ahead and wipe off the excess oil. That way you can check it after you're done to make sure there are no leaks. We will move up front to do the oil filter. You can almost see it from here, but it is just on the other side of this piece here. So I will go ahead while I'm back here and scoop the pan up, and then we'll go up there and take the oil filter off. So underneath the front end, it's about right here, straight down underneath behind the radiator. So we go under, and you go behind the radiator, and the fan is located right there. There's actually a little drain on the bottom of it, so you can line your pan up with that. And this one I've already checked is only hand tight, so I will not be needing the filter wrench, but if you need it, it's there. And there it is. And we'll let that drain for a second. You might want to set your pan back a little bit further than you might think to catch everything that drips off everything else. I have my old filter in the pan here, you always want to make sure that it still has the black seal on here, because sometimes they can get stuck up here. And when they get stuck on there and you put the new one on, it's called a double gasket, and it will shoot oil everywhere. So you want to make sure you don't do that. You want to make sure to put oil on your new seal to make it easier to come off next time, and it keeps it from dry rotting. Okay, now we're ready to put the oil filter back on. Come up here to the housing and it just spins back on, which is very hand tight's good enough. After putting the oil filter on, now you want to take a minute and clean up. Also kind of keeps stuff from rusting too, so it's not all bad. All right, that's probably good enough. And now we will get ready to dump some oil. Bring your pan and everything with you. That way you don't have to get back under here later. Back up top, I have my oil funnel in place, along with my 7 quarts of oil. Top W20 full synthetic. And I will dump in one at a time. Starting with the biggest jug first. I'll start pouring in. This is a small funnel, so it may take a second. Some people might not like the cheap SuperTech brand, but I really don't think it matters. Add the last quart, at least half of it. We'll just go ahead and do the rest of it. And that's 7 quarts. Should be it. So get rid of the funnel. Make sure it's done dripping. Grab a cap, put it back on. All right, I'm gonna check the oil one. And it has us just a little over full, which is exactly what we want because the oil filter was put on dry, since it goes on sideways and not straight up and down. Oil cap is back on. Dipstick is back in. The oil is in it, so now we are ready to start it and reset the oil life indicator. To reset the oil life, first you want to turn the key on and then hit the accelerator 3 times. 1, 2, 3, letting out fully every time. And if you scroll down on your menu, you will not have any messages. Now we want to go ahead and start it. And let it run until the RPMs come back down. After about 30 seconds, the RPMs are back down to about normal idle, and I'll shut it off and go check the oil. And you wipe it off the first time after you've ran it, and then check it again. And if you're in the market for some bigger tires, I will leave a link in the description for these Iron Head Thrasher ATs. They are a decent looking tire. This size in particular is a 35 1250 20 LT. And that range is exactly where we want it. And that's going to do it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what I should do next. Thanks for watching.